Hello, everybody. Michelle here again. And the next thing that I want to talk to you about is getting unstuck. One of the reasons why I was so stuck a couple of years back, when most areas of my life, most places in my journey, was because I was looking at what other people was doing, right? I was trying to do exactly the same thing and hoping for the exact same result. But here's the thing, we are all not the same. I don't expect you to do the things that I've done in my business, nor should you, because we are all unique. And when we discover our unique way of doing things, the world becomes our oyster, right? The things that are easy and that are fun are the things that's 100% natural. And those are the things like with our eyes closed, things become infinitely easier in our business as well. But how do you know that? Or how do you do that? How do you get unstuck? Well, there's various tools that you can use because we've all been deconditioned differently. And that's what getting unstuck is really all about. We are heavily conditioned right from an early age. We are so conditioned based on things, based on thoughts, based on beliefs, based on what our parents, our family members, and all the things that they've instilled in us from our schooling, you know, having to follow a certain type of curriculum. And maybe you like me, and you don't really jive with being told what to do or being told a bunch of stuff, and that you maybe are more of a doer. That was me. And I really struggled growing up because friends and I were not friends. I didn't have a lot of friends, and I didn't have a lot of people close to me that I can depend on. But I absolutely love school. That was my escape, right? I discovered that I was actually really smart. And when I saw some things, I would implement it, right? So I've learned to do a lot of things. So at the end of the day, we have to decondition, right? You have your individual gifts and strengths and talents, your natural gifts, your strengths, your talents, right? And what we have to do, or what the process and journey starts to look like, is to decondition. Out of those is to simply follow what feels right and what feels easy for you, right? Every time you find yourself hitting into a wall, hitting into something that feels hard and it feels complicated, right? If you keep coming up against roadblocks, if you keep going, why is this happening to me? Why is this not working? That's a sign to stop. And I didn't do this for a very long time. We end up forcing things that's really not meant for us, right? So take a step back and ask yourself, why is this so hard? And really look at things that you've been doing and ask yourself, is this easy? Is it fun? And if it's not, then I challenge you to find a way that is easy and fun, because we can look at how other people are running their businesses, and we can look at the strategies, the tactics that they're using. Um, and then as business owners, we need to filter that through what is easy and what is fun for me, right? So that we don't go down the path of creating a business that we don't love, right? I always say, take what you need. And in all my trainings, I encourage you to take what you need and move with it. I'm not here to tell you what you need to do, right? I've been there, and it's not fun to feel like that. And that is why I am gifting you a Unstuck workbook, right? I highly encourage you to follow the steps in this workbook and tell me that you don't feel better, because it's been designed to help you. Because, just this thinking all the time, feeling overwhelmed all the time, we are going to be worrying about things that we cannot control. And so this is where a lot of our stuckness ends. I really hope that Unstuck to Empower journal will support you, that it helps you. And if you have any questions, to please reach out to me, and I will see you in the next training.